All right, now, so let's actually go ahead and try and integrate our design in the login and in the register pages. So let's go ahead right here. So if you look at the login, you will see this whole div, with the form and all of that. So what we need to do is we need to grab our design and we need to paste it. And right after this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab, the parts that are the parts that are related to the directives, like the route here, for example. This error these error codes right here that that simply allows us to display the errors if something is wrong with when the user simply enters his own email or password and all of that. So it's going to be very simple. So I'm just going to go at the part for the container. I'm going to simply comment it for now. And what I need to go ahead and do right here, I'm going to go to login.html in my design, and I'm simply going to go ahead, since we grabbed the header already, of course we're not going to grab it once again. We need to go ahead right now and we need to grab this div, and of course we're not going to grab the footer because you already have this in the master template right along with the header. So let me now copy this div, let me go right here and let me paste this in, save right now. Let's see what's going to go down. As you can see, there is actually my login form right here. So yeah, great. What I want to do next right now, I want to again just grab the part for grab the dynamic part right here, or the part that are related to the form in my old code. So let me actually delete these divs right here. They're being commented and they do not mean anything. They don't matter. All right, so let's go to the old code and let's decomment it. Let me unfold it like that. So if you look at the form, the method is going to be post and the action is going to be route login like that. So let me copy this. Let me go to the form. So there it is. There is the name. We do not need a name for the form. And there is the method right here. It's submit, which is going to be post. All right, so this is our first change. What we have right after this to do, we need to grab the input right here. So as you can see, the input ID email, type is email, and the class is form control and all of that. So yeah, I want to go ahead and I want to grab the input right along with this code, and let me copy them. Let me see right there. So there is the input for the email. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna copy and paste. I'm gonna paste right away. And all I'm gonna do is just go ahead and save. Let's see what's gonna go down right here. All right, so as you can see, there is actually the part for the email. So it's looking fine to me actually. So the reason you're seeing this form right up here is because we decommented our code, but I'm gonna comment it. I just want to finish this up right here first. All right, so right after this, let's go for the part for the password. So there is the input right here, the type is password, and the name that's going to be password, as you can see. So let me again copy the input right along with their code. Let me go right under this right at this part right here at the input part. Let me paste. So let me go ahead right here and simply let's see, right after the input type password, we have this part right here for the button. All right, and this button in this part right here, it's for forget your password, so they do not even matter. Let me go right here right now and comment this old code. Let me go down at the bottom. So what we have left, the button right here, so simply the type right here will be submit. That's what we need for the login button. Nothing more. So let's now save this. All right, so this will refresh, and again we only have our login form at this page. There is the email and there is simply the password like that. I can simply put up some placeholders at the inputs. I can simply go like this, placeholder, and I can simply copy password and paste it like that, and I can copy this and this will be email. Paste and save. All right, so now let's go ahead and enter our own email and password. Let's see if this is going to work or not. So let me copy the email, let me paste like that, and also in the password paste. Let's now click login. All right, so page expired 419, and that's because we forgot something really important for the form, and that is the CSRF directive, like that. So add add this in the form, and this will work perfectly. So let's go back, let's go ahead and refresh. So now let's go ahead and paste those right here, the email and the password. Let me go click login, or actually, okay, so as you can see right there, we're actually in the home page right now. So yeah, this is working perfectly. Let me log out right now, and let me try and do the register page. All right, so let's close this off. So I want to open up my register page right here. All right, so I want to go ahead and I want to comment this. We're going to simply do the same thing to the register page, and I want to go to my register.html. All right, so there is the header, so we do not need this, and there is the part for the div. So let me paste in the div that simply contains the form, and let me save like that. So our register page should pop up like this. So we have the username, we have the email, and we have your password. We're gonna possibly add like repeat or confirm your password input right here. All right, so again, let me comment this, and I want to go ahead right here, and I want to go, all right, so the form method is post, and the action right here, route register, like that. Well, let me copy this, let me go right here. So the method is going to be post, and there is the action. So just paste your code, and I want to go ahead and copy the parts for the inputs right here. So there is actually the name, copy this, let me go at the part for the name. So at the input for the name right here, just paste this in right away, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna change this to name like that instead of username. So what else? There is the part for the email. So let's copy the input right along with the code for the error message. I'm gonna go right here, add this input, and let's paste this in right away. All right, so we're gonna do the same for the password. So there is a part for the password. Let me grab those. All right, so there is your password right there. Let's paste this in. All right, so right after this, we have this input right here, which is for the password confirmation right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy this input, and I'm gonna go down here at the bottom of this, and I'm gonna simply let me see. Yeah, I wanna paste the input that I just copied right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and copy this whole code for the password. I'm gonna paste it like that. So I'm just gonna cut this and go right there and paste it instead of this. So this will be the type is password, and the name it's going to be password confirmation, like that. And I'm not gonna need this code, so let me remove it, and this will simply be confirm password, like that. All right, so and for the part for the button, the name or the type is going to be submit right there. All right, so I would say that this is everything except for the CSRF. We're not gonna forget this once again. So CSRF, like that. All right, so let me go and save this. All right, so this should actually refresh. So there is actually our register form right here. You can simply add your placeholders if you want. Let me comment the part for the old form, or we can even delete it right now. We do not even need it. So there we go. Let me comment it like that. Let me save. All right, so there we go. what we want to do next, I want to do just real quick my placeholders. So this will be name. Let me copy this. Let me paste. This will be email. This will be password. And let me copy this. And let me go right there. So this will be confirm password like that. Now save. All right, so as you can see right here, let's now try and register for a new user. So I'm just going to keep this user as user dot two. Let me copy this and let me make an email out of it. So I'm just going to go like that, and I'm going to keep the email as the same as the password. Let me click register. All right, so we're going to the home, and as you can see, there is actually our user name right there. So the authentication system now is basically done. If we simply click browse right here, we should see, the other records. So there is the password right there, the email and the name. So yeah, everything is working perfectly. In the next video, we should actually go ahead and take care of this slider, creating the model and the controller, and start working beyond the authentication system. So this will be all, and I will see you in the next video.